Hello, namaste and good morning, all the educators and listeners. I am Basanara Lamithane, MPhil STEM Scholar of Kathmandu University School of Education. Today we are going to discuss about the explanations of humanism and posthumanism and how these thoughts are shifted from humanism to posthumanism on the basis of integral thinking and practice. In this class, we discuss about the humanism, transhumanism and posthumanism. Let's go ahead. This humanism basically it focuses on the human body and mind, their values, identity, dignity. That means humanism is more human centric. It only focuses on the development of human beings, their welfare. But transhumanism, in order to create this more welfare and sophisticated life, or let's say the advanced life of the people, the technology is used. When technology is used for the human creativity along with the human body and the mind, then this is transhumanism. That's why the transfusion with advanced technology for the betterment of all the form of life of the human beings, that because of the what blending of the technology with the mind of the people. And next is the post-humanism. These philosophical thoughts deals with that the human beings is not separate from the nature. Human being is also the part of the nature. And if there is no the blending of this human and technology with the nature, then there is no possibility of existence of life. That's why posthumanism is the holistic approach with the valuing all the essentialities required for the existence of the life. That means the human beings, yes, obviously there must be the development of the people, their creativity, their innovations, there must be use of the technology. But if we don't regards or let's say respect these values of the nature, values of the environment, values of the other creatures or other animals, then there is no the possibility of existential life in a nature or in the universe. That's why there must be the inclusion of this nature along with the human and technology is the post-humanism. In these transitions to the post-humanism, this philosophy involves questioning the boundaries of human condition and exploring the integration of technology, artificial intelligence, and biological enhancement. That means the others, animals, and plants must be incorporated while discussing about this human and technology, integration of human and the technology. Let's discuss more detail about the humanism. It's more anthropocentric, that means human centered. Values and identity, human supremacy in the world or universe. It abrogates the use of reason. What the reason behind it? Science, ethics to improve the human welfare. The beliefs on the human agency and rationality. It emphasizes the human creativity, freedom, and pursuit of the knowledge. It helps in the gaining of the knowledge. It also focuses on human experiences, potential, and achievements, and also the intellectual capabilities and values of the human beings. That is more focus on the human beings and their lives rather than the other part of their life, other surrounding of their life. I am going to elaborate this humanism by taking some metaphors. Let's see, the first metaphor is Renaissance garden. This garden is meticulously planned and organized to showcase this beauty and diversity of human life there. That means the garden who is working there symbolizes the care, tends to this care, nurturing his plants to reach and its fullest potential. The first metaphor, the Renaissance garden, meticulously planned and the cultivated garden to showcase the beauty and diversity of human life. The every plant represents the facet of human capacities like art, science, philosophy, and personal achievements. The gardener, symbolizing the humanity, tends to this garden with care, nurturing its plants to reach the fullest potential, believing that through the efforts and the reason, a harmonious and flourishing world can be achieved. Similarly, the humanism also can be elaborated by using the another metaphor like sculpture. This sculpture is beautifully crafted sculpture representing the perfected human forms. That means the human, it gives the form of the human beings. And this sculpture embodies the ideals of the beauty, reason, and moral integrity. Whatever the architects or designs are used over there, it gives the beauty as well, reason as well as moral integrity, showing the highest height of the human achievements and potentials. How human beings are superior, how they are okay means highest achievements by the people and their potentialities. Also, we can get these informations from the sculpture. Now let's go in the humanism in education. Basically, human roles and human centric way of thinking, creating the new skills and innovation just for the present human welfare, irrespective of or without caring the other part of the lives like nature and other animals and plants. Promotes the human centric development and progress, like expansion of building, factories, sophisticated goods, exploitation resources just for the welfare of human beings. If we are using such types of thought in education, then this is humanism in education. Therefore, humanism affirms that human beings have right and responsibility to give the meaning and shape to their lives. According to the humanism, a human being is self-imposed, determined, and curious, and has a strong potential for learning. However, the humanism does not accept the supernatural power like God, that it believes humans as a God and has a control over the nature. Now let's discuss about this transhumanism. Basically, this transhumanism means more addition of the advanced technology for humans' better cognitive abilities and intellectual and cultural improvement for being enhancing the human's physical, mental, and cognitive abilities through the ethical use of advanced technology. It also envisions the futures, means where the human beings control or overcome the nature and biological limitations like extending this human's lifespan. That means these transhumans basically focus on the use of advanced technology that also controls the what? Nature and like this. That's why exploration of genetic engineering, cybernetics and artificial intelligence is another part of the transhumanism which helps to control the all kinds of biological process and natures. Let me explain this transhumanism by taking these two metaphors. One is cyborg city, that is relations between the body, technologies and the space. It is a futuristic city with advanced technology is the word transhumanism. In cyborg city, the line between the human and machine blur. That means what the human beings can do, the machines also can do. Creating a hybrid space where new form of beings and thinking emerge. Not the human beings, other machines like as a human beings. They also start to think. The new types of thinking is emerge into the space, learning space. Integration of technology to human life, challenging the boundaries between the human and machines. No differences like robots and the human beings. Their working, their feelings. Most humans with the advanced technology is a transhuman. Let's go in the same metaphors sculpture. The use of the toolkits, while making these different types of advanced instruments and machineries or tools are used for the better designations and beautifications. This toolkit offers the enhancing the vision. It gives the more vision, the strength of intelligence and longevity, transforming the humans into the superior versions of themselves. That means it gives the means people, so makes the peoples they are the superior in the world. No one is superior than the human beings. Transhumanism in the education is very simple. The transhuman education is enhancing thinking and generating the new ideas, skills, and the understanding through the various technological tools, apps, and the software. Now, the prominent and values is term is posthumanism. This posthumanism it rejects the anthropocentric dominance the dominance of human beings only. It blurs the boundaries between the humans, other creatures, and the natures. It shows that there is no any differences between the human beings, other creatures, or animals, and the natures. If there is a clear demarcations, then there is no possibility of the survival of the life on this universe. That's why this is the very important philosophical perspective nowadays goes beyond the humanistic and focus on the individual human. It critiques on the human-centered thinking. Don't think only the human welfare. Also have to think about the environment, natures, our surroundings, and other creatures as well. Challenging the traditional boundaries between the human and non-human entities, embracing a more interconnected and networked understanding of the existence. The relation between human and other animals and the nature is main core theme of this posthumanism. It advocates the interconnectedness of all beings and its respect to relations with the nature. Human being is a part of nature and nature must be considered in all actions of the human beings, and human beings have no any rights to destroy the nature. The interconnectedness of these life forms and the technology, along with the exploration of new forms of the identity and the consciousness, is the main theme or main core ideas of the humanism. That's why humanism does not only talk about these humans, but it also encourage the people, or let's say it focus on these incorporations of the other components like natures or other creatures, okay, along with the human beings and technology. That's why there should not be any kinds of the boundaries between them, but we need to amalgamate this all forms for the complete life of the people. Let me go through the metaphorical explanation of this post-humanism. Let's take a one wild forest. I think all of you are very familiar. In wild forest, there are dense and untamed forests, or trees are there. Other small plants are there. And with diverse flora and fauna are found there, or existed there in interconnected web. That means there is a dependence of one to each other. Similarly, this post-humanism is also interconnected forest where humans, machines, other animals and environment are intertwined in a complex web of relationship. If we want to separate them from each other, then there is no possibility of the existence of the life on the earth or let's say universe for long. That's why this wild dense forest blurs the traditional boundary between the humans and non-humans. That means they are interconnected to each other. Just like as in forest, different types of flora and fauna are interconnected for their shelter, their food, their reproductions, and their continuity of generations and like that. Similarly, human beings, technology, nature, other creatures are also the interconnected in the very complex waveform. Post-humanism in education. Basically, this post-humanism helps in developing the awareness, skills, and the way of thinking, acting, ensuring these future generations more responsible and more sustainable development. It also encourages the students or learners in critical and creative thinking process of how we are interconnected with nature and how it is important for our existence at present and even for the future generation. Means this post-humanism thinking process keeps the students to think development is not only the human development. Development must protect or incorporate the nature, other animals, plants, and all surroundings so that there is a possibility of the existence of life today as well as for tomorrow. But these integral thinking and practices is a very diverse process and it gives more ideas and holistic understanding and value of both unity and the diversity. Because if there is a diversity, we talk about the social justice, we talk about the diversity of the people, but talking or discussing about the social justice and diversity of people in a society is not only possibility of existence of life. We also have to discuss or think critically and creatively or innovatively so that the other part of this like nature, environment is also the part of our life. Let's say one metaphor to explain this term mosaic. The colorful mosaic made up of various pieces forming a coherent whole. That means a structure is formed. Let's say one color means beautiful pictures is formed, but no number of colors are used there. That means these represent the integration of various elements into a cohesive, meaningful pattern. When they are in a cohesive form and they are arranged or used in uh, proper way, then it gives the meaning. Okay, it reflects the meaning. That's why the meaningful pattern are reflecting this essence of the integral thinking. That's why integral thinking is and the practice is most important for understanding the post-humanism. Integration of different disciplines and holistic practices and the collective evolutions in the thinking and the learning process is very, very essential. That's why posthumanism is the very latest form of this philosophical ideas that gives about this existence of life on the universe or in nature. Thank you, and I think we have got some ideas from my class related to humanism, transhumanism, and posthumanism. Thank you very much.